What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up to all my fans out there? All my subscribers that's, showing me love. This is your boy, DJ Troy, aka DJ Extraordinaire, aka DJ whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, just chilling, just chilling. Again, shout out to all the people that's been showing me love, hitting me up, and everything like that. Of course, today, you guys know what's going on. Y'all know what's up. Can you tell me what's up? No, you can't. You can't talk back to me. It's a video. Just kidding around. But of course, it's the big man. It's the big man. The big man in town. The big man all around. It's Mr. Jigga Jay-Z's birthday. Shout out to Hove. Turning the big 4-3 in 2013. Crazy, man. It's like, Jay-Z's birthday this year, brings a whole new meaning. You know what I mean? A whole lot of respect to know that, basically I've been listening to Jay-Z, since I'm in high school almost. And I went through college, marriage, all of that stuff. And Jay-Z still putting out hits. You know what I'm saying? So, Jigga Man, if you see this video, you know what I'm saying, I just want to, let you know that the fans out here got a lot of love and respect for you for what you've been doing, man. And, the fans out here, support your hustle. And we're going to continue supporting you, man. Continue putting out those hits. Continue doing whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Continue to, keep it 100 with the streets. Keep it 100 with corporate America. Continue to do everything that you've been doing, man. Just happy birthday to you, homeboy. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you, get lots of ice cream and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though you worth like 500 mil, you know what I'm saying? Just the thought of that, it's kind of crazy, But, I'll just, like to spend a couple of minutes, and just to reminisce on, what is it that Jay-Z means to me, as a music fan. And this is not, anything written or scripted. Is just me just talking off the top of my head. And to me, Jay-Z represents the American dream to the highest extreme, man, to the highest. Jay-Z it showed me personally what it means, to be able to achieve your goals in life, man. It's like in the past couple of years, I've had goosebumps twice. One time with Jay-Z and one time with Puff Daddy. I got chills when Jay-Z was at the press conference, for the building of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And it was like one of the most chilling feeling. Like I got goosebumps, like I ran cold, because it's almost like, seeing someone that you have listened to all your, for almost half of your life or most of your life, so to speak. Seeing that, Jay-Z coming from a situation where he could have been anything, where he could have been anything. I know that everybody said, yeah, Jay-Z sold drugs or whatever, but I have a strong belief that if Jay-Z wanted to become a doctor, he could have become anything he wanted to be. Because the guy is smart. So, seeing him in his suit, breaking the foundation of the Barclays Center, it was just chilling, man. It was just like, listen, you can achieve anything you want in this world. There's no limits to your success. Because honestly speaking, You know what I mean? From the kids who were teenagers in the 90s, who thought that one day we was gonna see Jay-Z to that level? You know what I mean? Who thought? Nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody thought in our wildest dreams. You know what I mean? We saw Jay-Z as a rapper, and for the most part, the rappers that we grew up with, what they do, you know what I mean? They put out hit records, and they stay, for the lack of a better word, they stay in the hood, or they stay, ghetto or whatever, and that's it. You know what I mean? They put out hits, and the next time you see them, yo man, I'm just in the hood, just trying to keep it real. Whether or not they live in the hood, that's a whole different story. But everybody trying to keep it real. Jay-Z was that dude that came and said, "Hey man, you know what I mean? I'm on a different level. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping into corporate America." And it showed every thug out there that, listen man, whatever your life might be, you could become anything you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is the real story of Jay-Z, man. Like, yo, whatever it is that you want to achieve, you could do it. It doesn't matter where you came from. One time, I was on the bus passing Marcy projects, and I saw a couple of folks hanging outside the door and everything, and I'm looking at this place, and I'm like, wait, this is where Jay-Z actually came from. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that there isn't hope for everybody, but when you look at that particular area where Jay-Z is from, you have to take like a second and say, man, these brothers in the street, they're not gonna become anything. And it's not being stereotypical, it's not being anything. It's just keeping it 100. Like, this is a situation. Your circumstances, unfortunately, determines, how you come out in life. And Jay-Z just broke the mold and says, no way, it's never gonna happen. I'm gonna show you, whatever you come from, whatever it is that you claiming, whatever it is that you've been doing, you know what I mean? You could become better. You could become anything that you want to do. You could go on TV and be friends with Warren Buffett. You know what I mean? Like, a kid from Marcy Project is buddies with Warren Buffett. It's like these things, I mean, it's mind-boggling. Like, it's not supposed to happen like that. You know what I mean? And it's just to show people, like, yo man, again and again, anything that you want, anything that you can achieve, anything you think about, anything you want, it's possible. And I wanna let Jay-Z know that, listen man, I thank you. The world thanks you. You know what I'm saying? For showing us that, listen man, your circumstances do not determine where you end up in life. You know what I mean? And you are an inspiration to all of us. You know what I'm saying? And when I say all of us, I mean black, white, Chinese. This is not a black thing. This is not a black man's story. This is an American story. This is a story that says, like, hey, wherever your roots might be, it does not mean where you're gonna end up. And again, I thank you. And Jay-Z, your birthday this year means so much more than the norm. You know what I mean? Because of course everybody know recently we lost, that big movie star Paul Walker from the Fast and the Furious movies, and it hit me by surprise, when I turned on the news and it was like, listen, Paul Walker died. I'm like, huh? because for all those kids who were brought up, who were teenagers in the 90s, when we heard Tupac died, when we heard Biggie died, it was shocking. Yes, it was shocking, but it wasn't that shocking because everybody was going to school saying West Side, East Side. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was, and everybody knew that there was a beef between the West Coast and the East Coast. So when we heard those fellas pass, what I mean, it wasn't necessarily a shock. We didn't want them to die, but we knew that there were problems, so anything was expected. But with Paul Walker now, it's like you don't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't expect him to just boom, here today, gone tomorrow. And he went out in a crazy way too. And what I mean, it's just to show that, listen, man, life is short. You know what I'm saying? And for the people, what I'm saying, who has basically changed our lives, we have to let them know that, hey, what I'm saying, you mean a lot to us, what I'm saying? And it might not, you might not personally, what I'm saying, be doing anything for me in the sense like, oh, you're taking care of my bills or whatever, but you give me hope, what I'm saying, you give us inspiration, what I'm saying? So Jigga, man, what I mean, continue to do your thing, man. I wish you and your family the very best. What I'm saying, there's so much more that I could say because in terms of your lyrics, there's so much lyrics that I could quote. There's so much, there's so much, but I'm not necessarily interested in the music, quoting your lyrics or your music right now. I'm just interested in letting you know that, what I'm saying, if you go to bed at night thinking like, yo, what I'm saying, my music don't mean anything, or what I've done doesn't mean anything, I just want to let you know that it does. What I mean? I just want to let you know that the world respects you, and the world cares for you, and the world, what I mean, honors you in so many ways that it's so much that what I mean, I don't even have the words to again to say how much what I mean, we respect you for what I mean, for your music and for your impact on our daily lives and being an inspiration, what I'm saying, to the people. And I know that not everybody is so upfront like me that's gonna go in front of a camera and say, yo, Jigga, man, what I mean, I think that you're the bomb. But I think that I'm not only speaking for myself when I say, yo, Jay-Z, what I mean, the world got love for you and we respect you, man. And again, said this like 1,000 times, take care of yourself, what I'm saying, continue doing what you gotta do, and happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy the day and have a blast, what I'm saying. Peace out, to B, if you're watching this, have a good one. And a lot of respect, because according to Bing, Beyonce, you were the most searched person of 2013. Why? I don't know, but I guess it is what it is, pop culture, right? So with that said, what I mean, to all my YouTube listeners and watchers who send me messages, what I mean, I want to thank you for continue subscribing to me and showing me love and everything. And usually, when I talk about pop culture, I let you guys know that with the things that I talk about is not necessarily important. But I think today, it not that probably it is. What I'm saying, today, what I'm saying, I'm celebrating the birthday of an icon, what I'm saying, someone who has changed our lives, what I mean, change how we think, change how we see the world, has inspired us, so what I want from you guys to do is to be inspired not only by Jay-Z but by the people around you. And always remember, you know what I'm saying, to keep your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that what's important is not necessarily what's on TV, but the people who are next to you that's dealing with you on a day in, day out basis. Okay, folks? So have a good night, good day, good morning, you know, whichever part of the world you're watching this video. This is your man. I'm out. Peace.